Hi, welcome. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
We've been busy.
I guess. We have, actually. Okay, we need to talk louder so they can.
Oh, okay. Am I talking really loud now?
Because apparently you can't hear us, so.
Okay. So today we are going to make pumpkin muffins.
Pumpkin chocolate chip muffins.
Yes, because it's pumpkin season. It's pumpkin season. And
Banana bread muffins.
are those gonna have chocolate chips in them?
They won't. Now we can add them if you want, but I don't. And these are two super, super fast and easy recipes to make. So that's why we're doing two. Literally, you don't need a mixer at all. It's right here. Just a bowl. One bowl. One bowl, just one bowl. One bowl. So, okay, so we're gonna start with our pumpkin chocolate chips. So we're gonna do in here, we're gonna do 2 eggs. We're gonna crack the eggs and then I'll do the sugar. 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And it doesn't say room temperature, and I never do room temperature with
Unless
this.
it calls for it,
Unless
right?
it calls for it. So, and then my trusty glasses, 1 cup of sugar. Okay. So, there's 2 kind of canned pumpkins. The pumpkin puree and then what's the other one called? It has all the spices in it. Don't do the one with all the spices in it.
Pumpkin pie?
I guess it's the one that you can just pour it in
I
and
didn't know
bake
there
it.
was a 2.
There is. There's 2 types. Do the pure pumpkin, the pumpkin puree.
Oh, instead of the already
Yeah,
mixed?
instead of the already.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, that's what it calls for.
Yeah.
So you want to do 1 cup. You can also double this recipe. I doubled it actually. I made some last weekend. And then if you do that, you just use the full can. And then,
It smells like
it smells
Thanksgiving.
like Thanksgiving. So we're gonna whisk. We're gonna do 3/4 cups of vegetable oil. So I went ahead and measured it out because I'm low on vegetable oil, so I would make sure you had enough for this and the other muffins.
Yeah.
So 3/4 cup of vegetable oil.
So you're just dumping all the ingredients in
Yeah,
one
you just
bowl.
dump it in one bowl.
That's
So you're
fine,
gonna
like-
whisk the wet ones together.
That I kind of like.
I love it. And then,
So whisk all
so
this.
we're gonna whisk those together. So we're whisking the eggs, the sugar, the pumpkin, and the oil. That's good. So now, okay, we're going to add 1.5 cups of flour. So I have a 1.5 cup.
Oh, I love that.
Measuring cup. So 1 teaspoon
Oh, right here.
of baking soda.
How much of powder?
Powder, we're going to do, no powder. Yes.
Yes.
1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So there's half there, right there. Yes. So we're doing 1.5. And then we're going to do 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. So do you have a 2 teaspoon in there? I do a little bit more because
And the pumpkin pie spice has all of
it's
All of
everything.
cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon,
Garlic.
all in one.
You were totally kidding with that. She wasn't. I meant to say ginger. Ginger. Okay, good. That's the
Secret ingredient.
garlic. And then don't worry, if you put garlic in it, they'll be all yours. And then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. But I'm just gonna eyeball.
No one measures vanilla.
So now we're gonna just kind of slowly or kindly fold it because if you work it too much, then
The dough gets tough.
it does get tough, and you don't want that.
Then it won't be moist.
No, and it's super moist. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add, where am I at? Chocolate chips. And this is 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Do you use the whole bag?
I use the whole bag. And then
And thank goodness that you do.
Well, then do something fun on top.
Oh, okay. So the whole bag, we're gonna fold in
the chocolate chips.
If you guys can't find any chocolate chips,
Oh my gosh, Nikki.
good. She has them all. All of them.
I'm getting ready
They're way back here. And so if you can't find any, don't worry, we don't have a shortage. She just has them all. It's all good.
I'm ready for baking season. I'm excited. I like it. The weather gets cold or cool. Here it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so now
it's like 60-something degrees out. It's like, get my sweater out.
I know I have jeans on.
I got my leggings and my boots.
Snippers. Okay, so I'm gonna give that to you. Okay. So what I do is this makes 12 muffins. And how I do, you just spray it.
You spray it with
You know what I got?
What?
I have never got this before. I did the pan, the baking spray
Oh,
with
with
flour. So I'm gonna try it.
You haven't tried it?
No, I just do the regular pan.
Oh, she sprays her pan
With pan. Okay. So what I do now, they say in the recipe to add chocolate chips on top.
Okay. Are we doing that?
We are, but we're going to do, Ghirardelli makes these grand chips.
What are grand?
They're big, semi-sweet chocolate chips.
I do not.
So here, while I'm putting it in the pan, you're going to put them on top. Okay. And oh my gosh, look, it's great.
Oh, they are grand.
They're very grand.
I'll show you how grand they are. Look at that.
They're as grand.
It's like a mini chocolate kiss.
And then you're going to put them on top, just however you want.
Okay.
It's up to you. They say to sprinkle the chips on top. I'm very particular, so I kind of make it even with each one because I want to be fair to all of them. So
She's fair.
I'm a fair person.
Because, these pumpkin muffins, they have feelings.
They have feelings. Gotta treat them kindly, because then they'll treat you kindly. You won't gain weight eating these if you treat them kindly. When you're finished with that, you put it in the oven at 400. I set mine to 375 because I have a complicated relationship with my oven right now.
Oh, you're still having issues?
And so we're having issues. So I put mine in at 375 and it says 400 for 15 minutes. So what I do is I put mine in at 375 and I start checking it around 12 minutes. And then we go from there. Mike's got to fix the.
It sounds like our phone's going beep, beep.
It is?
You hear that?
No.
Oh, you know what it is? Because I hear
Oh, yeah.
It just needs to go on.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to put it in the oven, we're going to clean up, and then we're going to get ready to do our banana bread muffins.
How come we can't say that?
I don't know. So we'll be right back.
Our BBM.
Okay, we're back. Okay, so now we are doing the banana bread muffins. And the coolest thing, the yummiest thing that we do when these are out of the oven is really literally, when they come out of the oven, you dip them in melted butter and then in cinnamon sugar.
She needs a moment.
It's so good. I'm not kidding you. It is so good. And I need to grab my cinnamon.
So right now we have 2 bananas smushed in a bowl.
Yes, 2 ripe bananas smushed at 2/3 cup. But they said it was like 2 small bananas. And so I don't ever measure my bananas. I actually have in the past, if I've had like 3 or 4 of them that are really geeky, I just put them all in.
When I make banana bread, I do 3.
Yeah. So it's your preference.
I do have 3.
It's your preference. Okay. So now we're going to do a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil.
Oh, you have it.
Right.
Okay.
And we're going to do 2 large eggs. I'll have you break the eggs up.
And this is also another dump.
Yes. Yeah. All in one.
I love all in one.
All in one. We're going to add 2/3 cup of sugar. And that is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to mix this all up. So you just kind of like how you do, really, you mix all the wet ingredients and then you slowly add the dry. You just kind of want to get them.
How much cinnamon you put in there?
I haven't done the cinnamon yet. Okay, so what I usually do, I didn't do it. In my bananas, when I mushed them, I always put cinnamon in it. So
Well, let's do it now.
So we're gonna do just a little bit, and then we're gonna add a little bit more. So it's your preference on how you want it spiced up. I love cinnamon. If I can, okay, hold on.
Pumpkin muffins are telling us that they might be
I
done.
completely forgot they were there. I was like, what is that? Okay.
No, they're wiggly.
No, they're not. Okay.
They're still wiggly.
They're wiggly like my butt, so they're not done. So we're gonna do 3 more minutes. I am 50, my butt's not done yet. So, okay. Because it's a steal a wiggling. All right.
Oh, wow.
And then, okay, we did the vanilla, okay, so now we're gonna add 1 2/3 cup of flour.
1 2/3.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Which is right here.
Yeah, so we don't need the powder on this one.
1 tis. Right here.
1 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
So you just pour it in until I tell you to.
I know, I use a lot too.
And make sure you have cinnamon instead of chili powder, because I have done that before. And it's like, why does this not smell like cinnamon?
You know, I know. You have to start all over.
It wasn't pretty.
Oh.
It was not pretty.
It would not. So did you spray your...
I did not spray it yet,
Okay,
because I
I
forgot.
will do...
So apparently,
I will spray the pan with... Say it.
ham.
Okay, with this perfect release, baking made with flour. So it's pan flour.
It's a different consistency.
It kind of is.
So always spray it over the sink, because when you spray it on the floor, then you'll end up.
I wasn't
going
spraying it on the floor.
slip, slide,
I sprayed it in the pan.
with a pan. Okay. So now you're just gonna kind of gently be nice to it. Make sure that everything's incorporated.
Now at this point you could add chocolate
You
chips
can.
or
You can.
nuts or whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want with it.
But we're leaving
We're
them
gonna leave it
plain.
because
the star of the show,
is the bananas.
well, also the
All the butter and the cinnamon and sugar. So I'm gonna have you scoop it. It's gonna make 12.
so I'm scooping.
You're scooping, and I'm gonna check the other muffins. So they're finished. Okay. So that's what they look like when they come out, minus my thumb in one of them. Never fails. So now they have to cool completely before you eat them.
Oh yeah, you don't want.
No.
They just don't. Banana bread and like these type of breads don't taste good
No.
hot.
And this actually now, I'm gonna leave it because it actually says 375. So I'm going to leave it at 375, and you bake it between 17 and 21 minutes. But I will actually do around 14 to 15.
Yeah, always bake how you know your oven's going
Yes.
to.
Now we're gonna put it in the oven at 375. They say 17 to 21 minutes, but of course I'm gonna check mine at
6.
I start at 30 seconds, and then we go in 30-second intervals. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wow.
So we'll put it in there, and we'll come back with you when they're ready, so then you can see us dunking it in the melted butter. I almost said cheese. And
And the garlic salt.
And the garlic salt. So stick with us. So they came out. They look like this. They're pretty domed. It smells great. Okay, so what I'm going to do
These
is
are
we're
the
gonna do-
banana
These are the banana bread.
Those
muffins.
are the
So
yummy
do you want
pumpkin.
to grab that
Yes.
now? Witness! You're witnesses! Okay, so now what we're going to do,
1/4 cup of sugar and whatever cinnamon.
however cinnamon, it says like a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm like, what?
And how much butter?
And 3 tablespoons of butter. And you just melt the butter, put it in a bowl. Sometimes I just put it in the pan and I end up blistering my hands because I touch the pan because I don't want to dirty a lot of things. So my laziness has caused me injury. So okay. So I actually, you should probably wait for it to cool a little bit more than this, but I don't, because then the butter seeps in.
Oh, it soaks into the bread.
So you're gonna take this. Okay, and then you're gonna dip it in the butter. And then you're gonna roll it around in the lovely sugar. Kind of like you're rolling around in snow. And then, voila. And it is warm, so you have to work fast.
Yeah, you gotta do it fast.
Boop.
Oh, look at that. How fun.
And then I just use a slotted knife to get it out. Well, yeah, I could use the knife. Girl.
Okay, out of the butter.
And then you just
Move
work
it
fast,
fast,
move it
fast,
fast, and then you're not going fast enough. Well, you're a wimp. Ow. Put the recipes for both of them in down below.
Yeah.
And we'll attach it. Anyway, so that's it.
That's it, and enjoy. And I guess next time we'll be back. We'll be making something. Well, it's a holiday, so Thanksgiving, Christmas. We can make Christmas candy.
I have so many recipes for Christmas candy.
So do I.
Peanut butter balls.
Like the ones from school?
Yes. Okay, we're gonna make peanut butter balls that we're gonna sort of try and hopefully have like we used to have in the cafeteria at school.
When we were growing up.
Oh,
those are the best.
I savored every bite
Oh
of
my
that.
gosh, those were like a
I think
big treat.
I found a recipe that's kind of
Similar?
similar to that. So
And then have you ever had toffee made out of with saltine crackers? You make. Oh, it's like crack, isn't it? We can make.
I'm rehabbed from crack.
You cook this toffee yummy on the stove, and you put
You
saltine
pour it over
crackers.
the. I've seen it made.
And then you bake it for not very long, and then you put chocolate chips on it, and then melt it on.
There
It's
you go.
literally crack.
All
And
right.
so we can make that too.
Okay.
And it's easy.
That's the thing. What we do is easy. We don't do anything difficult because
Well, we
why?
have the cheesecake
Well,
and the donuts.
That was fun, but would I ever make it again? So we just, I don't know, I like easy stuff. We're not professional bakers by anything, so if you sit there going, well, they don't know what they're doing. No, we really don't. But guess what? We fake it really well.
No judgment.
Don't judge.
Don't judge.
Don't do that. It's bad. I tell you, bad. Okay, I'm done. All right. Anyway, so we'll see you guys next time, and we'll make some yummy candies.
Yes. Okay.
Bye.